Hello and welcome back to another video. This video is on balancing radio controlled car tires. Now it's not necessary to do it on all of the RC cars, but the ones that go fairly fast, you want to do that because you get better control, a better top end, and less tire wear on the wheels. Now these are Power Hobby grippers. They're mounted on the plastic rim, but they're glued so that they don't spin on the wheel itself, because sometimes if they're not glued, the wheel will come apart from the actual hub and you'll have a catastrophic failure. Now these tires are also belted for strength, because when you get up over 100 miles an hour, a regular RC car tire will just fly apart. Now these wheels are going on an Arrma Limitless. Now these cars do well over 100 miles an hour, so they have to be balanced, otherwise it would be harder to control and you get a lot of excess vibration. It'd be like driving a car tire with it being unbalanced. You get a lot of vibration in it. So anyway, I'll just go over and show you what needs to be done to balance them. It's fairly easy, but it is time consuming. There's different wheel balancers. This is one of them. This is the kind that I use. It's fairly simplistic compared to some of them. And I'll just show you how it works. Okay, so what you do is you just unthread the thimble. Like so, and you're going to put the tool part on the outside of the wheel, and then the cone, there's two different sizes here. On the inside you just thread it on, like so. Okay, so then when you look at the wheel, it will always drop down to the heaviest part. You can see there how it's swinging back and forth. And once you reach its stopping point, which is right about there, you're going to put weight on the top part of the wheel, and then that way it will start to balance itself. And what you use is this tape. It's a special type of putty that you can put on the inside of the rim here, and that will help balance it. Now you can use a two-sided tape, you can use this putty. There's a number of different media that you can use to do that. But once you put the piece on there, you just have to keep going round and round and keep adding putty until you get to the point where it's balanced. Okay, so once you do this, like on this one here, you can see there's several pieces that have been put on the inside of this rim, and you'll notice that now when you spin it, it will stay put, which means it's properly balanced. So that's basically all you got to do. You just put a little bit at a time in here, and you just keep balancing it out until the rim no longer falls to any given spot. And that's basically how you balance out the wheel. Okay, so that's basically how you do it. The only other thing to note is if you look inside here, there's a spot. You have to watch the suspension arm here. So you got to make sure that the weights are far enough in that they don't interfere. And you can see here, if I can get in there, you can see when I spin this around, there it is there. You can see the weights are inside here, so they don't affect the suspension. If you're too far in towards the car, it can get caught on the suspension. And that's the same with the front here. You can see there the pieces are in enough that they don't catch on your suspension arms, because that'll throw the car off as well. So that's basically it on the balancing. There are a number of things that you do with these cars, toe in, toe out, caster camber, that sort of stuff, to keep control of the vehicle, really. These are very high-speed cars, and all of this helps in controlling it. So I hope this information is helpful to you. Thanks again for watching. And those of you who subscribe, thank you again. And we'll continue making videos. Thanks again for watching. Take care.